Hi all, welcome to Tech Forum. In this video, let us see the details on user agent client hints. Let us first see what is user agent request header. The user agent is a string that identifies the agent, means the browser, or the program making a request to the web server for an asset such as document, image, or web page. This is part of the standard web architecture. The request header is passed by all the web requests to the web server. The user agent information helps to make important decisions on how to handle the incoming traffic. This is the common syntax for user agent header: product version, then comment. This is more for web browsers: user agent, Mozilla, then version, system information, platform details, then extension details. Sample user agent headers. The user agent application is Mozilla 5.0 and the operating system is Windows NT 10.0 and running on 64-bit machine. The engine responsible for displaying the content on this device is Apple WebKit 537.36 version. KHTML like Gecko, the open source layout engine, also available in the system. The client is Chrome 89.0, this specific version. Also the client is based on Safari, this specific version 537.36. This header is more specific to mobile. If you see here Linux, Android 5.1.1, then Nexus 5 build, the build number, and also you can see here the Chrome version and it is based on Safari 537.36 version. The user agent string can also be accessed with JavaScript on the client side using navigator.userAgent property. To view the user agent details, just type what is my user agent in Google search. So this will display the user agent details. Also you can view the user agent header on every request sent to the web server. If I access this specific page, you can see the user agent header is also part of the request sent to the server. As we discussed, window.navigator.userAgent JavaScript API can also be used to access the user agent details. In console, just I typed window.navigator.userAgent. This displays the complete user agent details. Let us see some of the benefits of user agent header. The user agent string parsing helps to identify which browser is being used, what version, and on which operating system. For quick parsing of user agent header, you can use this website. So I paste this user agent details, then parse this user agent. So you can see the details here. Chrome 43 on Android Lollipop, LG Nexus 5. There are some standard user agent parsers available that can be used, or you can build your custom parser to identify the user agent details. The user agent data helps us to identify and handle the request from certain types of traffic. And based on the data, you can load different CSS or deliver custom JavaScript or even different page layouts or different content itself. Then adapt the website to the specific capabilities of the device. Based on the device capabilities, you can change your website. Then helps to diagnose the browser or device specific issues, example performance issues. Then helps to enable programmatic advertising. Then helps to enable web analytics. You can understand the web traffic to improve the experience. Most of the analytic tools uses this data to identify the traffic sources. The user agent data also used by fraud detection services. Also this data helps us to optimize the images and videos on the website. Let us see some of the concerns around this user agent header. The header size has increased due to the demand for multiple new attributes. Then this impact the user's privacy since the data is sent to the web servers by default. The proxies use this data along with other details, example IP address, to fingerprint the users. Also the user agent data is not standard across all the browsers. Some browsers send different data. Again, complex regex to parse the user agent data. As we discussed, there are some standard parsers, but still it is very complex. So even you want to build your own logic, so you need to build complex regex to parse the data. Let us now see what is user agent client hints. The client hints were introduced by Google for Chrome and other browsers have adopted are in the process of adopting since the standard specification was released. The current user agent header freezed in favor of the user agent client hints. Alternative for the user agent data, enabling the access to the same data what user agent header provides while protecting the user's privacy. Unlike the user agent header, the user agent client hints do not transmit all the data to the server by default. This helps to reduce the fingerprinting by locking the user agent header and replacing it with a set of opt-in client hints. Means the required client hints data is sent to the server based on the request from the server. Unlike user agent header, the client hints will not be delivered to the non-secure endpoints. So only through HTTPS channel this data is delivered. For HTTP the data will not be sent. Server asks the browser for a set of data about the client. Browser applies its own policies or user configurations to determine what data is returned. Then the developers also benefit from a simpler API, no more regular expressions. As we discussed, to parse the user agent header, we need to write complex regex expressions, but no more that is required. Let us now see the user agent client hints header. Request headers, the data sent to the server. The response headers, the data sent to the client. These are the request headers, SCC, CH, this is the prefix, then UA platform, platform version, architecture, model, mobile, full version, then bitness. This is list of browser brands and versions, example Google Chrome, then version equal to 84. Then platform for the device, usually the operating system, example Windows. Then version of the platform or OS. Then architecture, underlying architecture for the device, see ARM64. Then UA model, the device model, this is mainly for like non-desktop devices, example OnePlus 6. Then mobile, whether the device is mobile or not. If 1 for true, it's mobile, 0 for false. Now the full version of the user agent, the complete version, example the Chrome 73 dot, what is the complete version of that. Then bitness, the bitness of the architecture, example 64. There is one response header, accept CH. Accept CH is set by the server, specifies the client hints included in the subsequent request by clients. There are multiple request headers, but all are not included by default. The accept CH header requests the required headers from client. These two headers, SCC, CH, UA and mobile, are known as low entropy hints. So means these two are included in the initial request. If the server needs to know anything other than these two headers, should request using accept CH header. The SCC-CH prefix makes sure these headers can only be set by the user agents and not by any JavaScripts. Let us now see the scope of a hint. By default, the scope is limited to the same origin request. But if there is a need for cross-origin request, that can be enabled by setting the feature or permission policy header additional to this accept CH header. You can see this example. If you want to get the hints from https example.com to https sub.example.com, the response from https example.com should include the feature policy or permission policy header in addition to the usual accept CH header like this accept CH. So we are requesting for this additional header full version apart from the default two headers we discussed. Then we should be specifying feature policy, then CHUA full version. But if you see here, the feature policy header and the accept CH header is little different. The SCC prefix is not included for the feature policy. Then for which domain we are enabling that, https sub.example.com. So for all the subsequent requests to this sub.example.com will include the full version of the client, means the browser version. Then lifetime of a hint. length of the time the hint will be sent to the server after requesting for first time through the accept ch header. The duration of the browser session or until a different set of hints are requested. Means once you request for a set of headers through accept ch header, until the browser session ends, all the subsequent requests will have the requested headers. Or if you request for a different set of hints, the old set of hints will be removed. Let us now quickly see the user agent client hints flow. In this case, same origin and cross origin. In the same origin, as we discussed, I am accessing example.com. All the requests, irrespective of same origin or cross origin, this specific headers will be sent SEC, CH, UA and mobile. Only restriction is the protocol should be HTTPS. It should be a secure connection. Now the server responds back with this accept ch header and requesting for additional hints, in this case platform and architecture. Now on the subsequent request, these two headers additional to the requested headers, platform and architecture, will be sent. Now cross origin perspective, again let's say example.com, same thing, these two headers will be sent. Then server respond with accept ch header and requesting for platform and architecture. If it is a same origin, if we access again example.com, these two headers will be sent along with these two default headers. But for the cross origin, as we discussed earlier, the feature policy should be set. In this case, CH UA architecture is set and allowed for this specific domain, https sub.example.com. Now if we see for the subsequent request to the sub.example.com, these two headers are included, the default one, and only this architecture header is included because that is the only header allowed by feature policy for this specific domain. Let us now quickly see a demo. Sample Express application. Index.html. I am trying to display the branch value, mobile, then high entropy values. The user agent data can be fetched through this navigator.userAgent data. Then branch value can be fetched UA-data.branch. Then mobile UA-data.mobile. Now if you see here brand data, there is multiple data. So I am trying to display that brand, then brand name and version. So means the browser details. Then I am getting this high entropy values, UA-data.get high entropy values. I am specifying all the attributes, architecture, model, platform version, UA full version. Then I am trying to print those values. This all I am trying to do it through the JavaScript. It's not in server. So this is to fetch the data in the JavaScript. Now then what else I am doing in this file is like I am trying to iframe a same origin file, myexample.com child.html. I am going to access this index.html also through myexample.com. Now there is a index1.html, same data I am fetching through JavaScript. Only different is iframe, I am doing a cross origin iframe sub.myexample.com. Now then I have a child file that's getting iframed from index and index1.html. So here also I am trying to fetch the data. Now if I go to app.js, so index.html, right now I am not setting any accept ch. Part of index1.html, I am setting this accept ch header, but not setting this permission policy or feature policy. Now I have child.html, I am not setting any headers. I am doing console.log in server side to print the client hints received from the browsers. Let me access myexample.com index.html through HTTP protocol. So if you see your JavaScript perspective, none of the data is displayed. Now if I go to index.html and look for request headers, there is no client hints related request headers enabled. Now if I go to the server log and see, yeah, none of the data is displayed. Index.html also the data printed undefined, child.html also undefined. It means HTTP or non-secure protocol will not include these client hints data. Let me now access through HTTPS protocol. Let me enter. Yeah, if you see here all the JavaScript perspective, all the data is displayed. Brands, mobile, then high entropy values. Also if you see the iframe, because it is the same origin iframe, so all the data is displayed from JavaScript perspective. Now if I go to index.html and look for request header, if you see here, two headers are included, SEC, CHUA and mobile. These two are the low entropy values we already discussed, and default it will be included. Let me go to the server log. Still the values are printed as undefined. Why? Because I am printing this platform values, but this never requested through this accept ch header. Let me enable this accept ch header for this index.html. So I am enabling all these headers, set header, accept ch, then platform, architecture, model, version and full version. Now I am printing this platform value. Let me uncomment this. Let me access the same file now, index.html. Now if I go to the JavaScript perspective, everything is printed. Now come to index.html, come down and see the request headers. Only these two headers are there, CHUA and mobile. Why? Because this is the first request. So if you go and see the response header, now you should be seeing this accept ch. So now for the subsequent requests, either to the index.html or to other files on the same domain, let's go and see for child.html. Yeah, now if you see the UA and mobile both are there. Additionally, the requested header, architecture, full version, then model, the platform and platform version, and those all additional headers are displayed. Now if I go to my server log, you can see the first time it is undefined on the index.html, but on the child.html, Windows is printed, the platform. Let me now access index1.html. Now if you go to the JavaScript perspective, everything is displayed. So here you see the difference, even though this is a cross-origin iframe, but still the data is displayed. Means the JavaScript perspective, their data is accessible irrespective of the same origin or cross origin. Even the feature policy is not restricting here. So because right now we are not enabled any feature policy, but still the JavaScript is able to access the data. Now let me go to index1.html and look for the request header. So again this UA and mobile, these headers are there. Now if I go to this accept ch, I am seeing all these headers requested. Now let me go to child.html. This is a cross-origin request. Now if I go to the request header, you see only this default headers are sent, UA and UA mobile. There is no additional requested headers are sent. Why? Because the feature policy is not enabled. But if I, let's say I will access again this index1.html. Now if I go and see the request header, you can see all these headers will come. So same origin perspective it will work, but only cross origin perspective it will expect the feature policy configuration. If I go to the server log, if you see here, first time index1.html undefined, child.html also undefined. But second time index1.html is Windows, but child.html is still undefined because it is cross origin. Let me now quickly enable the feature policy. So if you see here for index1.html, already we are setting this accept ch header, but I am going to set this either permission policy you can do. This is a syntax, little different syntax. Otherwise you can set the feature policy. Anyway, permission policy is the latest one, superset of this feature policy. So I am enabling this. Now if you see same thing as we discussed, the header is little different. The SEC prefix is not there. Then I am specifying the domain for all this header sub.myexample.com. I am allowing the access. Let me access index1.html again. So JavaScript perspective anyhow don't different. Now if I go to index1.html, so request headers, so again same, the default headers are there. Response headers will have the accept ch for all the additional hints. Also if you see there is additional header feature policy. Yeah, I am allowing this all these headers to sub.myexample.com. Now if I go to child.html, it is accessed through sub.myexample.com, but this will have all the details now. If I see the default headers, UA and mobile, and also the additional requested details. Now if I go to my server, index1.html undefined, why? Because this is the first request. Then child.html is printing now Windows, even though it is a cross origin, due to this feature policy configuration is getting the details. But if I go to index.1.html again, the detail will be printed because it's the second time, so detail will come to that. One additional point to note is setting the vary header for client hints. So I am setting it for platform and architecture, but you can set it for all the variables. To notify the caches, the different client hints may affect the response. Means the server can send different response based on the values in the client hints header. The user agent client hints specification is completely supported by Chrome now. Other browsers will be supporting soon. Some issues are there. The feature policy restrictions are not applied for JavaScript. The JavaScript can access the headers for all the domains, cross or same origin. Also, if you see here, the actual header is SEC, CH, then UA platform and others. But if you see for the permissions policy or the feature policy, so we should be removing this SEC. The user agent client hints headers are very useful. All the values are not sent by default. So it helps to improve the privacy, user privacy, and server to request the required data. Also, no more complex regex parsing. That's all for today. Thanks all for watching the video. See you in the next video.